Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Jeff Newton with Americano Mondays, and I'm back for week 12 of the AM Weekly video series. And I'm just gonna be freaking honest. I've tried to record this a couple times already, and because it was a sort of an off week, I am trying to sound like I have a lot to say, even though I really don't, which sucks. But it's okay. This week for me was a recovery week in a sense, not only for myself but also for our family. If you watched the video that I posted earlier this week or last few of the AM Weekly videos, you know that I just ran the LA Marathon this past Sunday, and that was freaking amazing. It was awesome. I loved it. It kicked my butt both physically and mentally. And the more I think about it, one of the reasons I do think that I was running at a slower pace and not being able to keep up was more of a mental element to it, that I had just hyped this thing up so big in my mind over the last 6 months of training. I had had some knee pain and some shin pain over the last couple of weeks beforehand, so I was even worrying, can I run, can I do this? And I was allowing all that to cloud my focus and cloud everything in within me, and I think that it freaking overwhelmed me. So yeah, so then I kind of had to deal with the kind of come down emotionally and physically this whole week of all of this hype, all of this momentum just coming down. And not only the fact that I woke up Monday and can barely freaking move, my right knee didn't want to bend, so I was limping all day. I'm finally getting back. Went for my first actual walk today. I tried to run for a moment. My body said, dude, stop. So walked for just a mile, just so I could be active and just so I can kind of see how I'm feeling, because I actually have a race in my first trail run in under 3 weeks now, so I need to start getting back to active. But also, yeah. Last week I made this big kind of thing in Evernote, hand drawn with that Apple Pencil, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, my schedule, wake up, do this, freaking be productive, be the best photographer in the world, be the blah, 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 all that crap. And then yeah, my son has to stay home from daycare, so we had to keep our daughter home from daycare all freaking week. Today, Thursday, the 22nd, is the first day that our daughter is back in daycare. Our son can't go back until next week. So yeah, it's sort of been a recovery week for all of us, because our son wasn't feeling well, and because there was an outbreak at his school of a stomach virus, they didn't let him back in. And so now this whole week has been sort of mentally, physically recovering for myself, as also taking care of our daughter and our son, which means you don't freaking get a lot of work done. So it's been interesting. My wife and I sort of been trying to split times. She'll watch them, I'll watch them. And yesterday I did finally get a chance to actually go sit down and almost freeform journal, in a sense, for the book. It was interesting. I was writing kind of an introduction, what could be an introduction to the book, about my history, how I came upon coffee and photography and everything. I don't even know if any of it will make it into the book, but it was just interesting to just say, okay, the next 2 hours, freeform write. Basically just kind of spill your brain about how you were introduced to the world of coffee, how you were introduced, and how your introduction into that around the same time that your love for photography, how they both kind of came together. And even though they didn't, see each other for a while, they kind of came back years later when you started Americano Mondays. So it's been an interesting week because, yeah, crap, I didn't freaking get much done, which sucks. Yeah, no matter how much you plan, no matter how much you want to do things, or how productive you want to be, or how prolific you want to be, having children basically takes priority and changes every freaking thing the minute that they get sick, or you gotta take them somewhere or anything. And it's not a bad thing. I mean, I'm glad that we were able to take care of our children and be in a position where we could do that. But it is tough when you have projects you want to do. My wife is supposed to be grading papers for her students this week, and she barely got any of that done. So it's been an interesting week. I said that already. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I'm going to make this one quick. I'm going to go ahead and end it here and just say, I guess there are definitely some weeks where you just have to let go. And this was one of those weeks. I had to just let go. I wasn't in control. Basically, a little 11-month-old dude, my little son, was in control, and he said, I'm not feeling good. They're not going to let me back in the daycare. And so, yeah, your plans, your schedule, all that, out the door this week. So hopefully next week, when they're both back in, my wife and I can freaking hardcore focus and get back to our normal schedule and work and everything. And I can start getting up early again, because he's been sick. He's been having whatever. You guys don't care about that. All this to say, this has been a recovery week for us, mentally and physically and spiritually and everything. It's been a week that we just need to kind of get back. And so hopefully by next week, I'll be out running again. I'll be focused. I'll be freaking hardcore, working on the book, working on everything, and just rocking out. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I want to try to sound like I have a lot more to say, but let's just be freaking honest, I don't, and I don't want to waste your time. So week 12, we're freaking here, rocking out still, haven't missed a week yet. Let's pray that doesn't happen. Thank you again, everybody who's been watching these. I so appreciate it. It means a lot. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, that subscribe button. Sorry to freaking ask, but it helps. And yeah, any comments below, anything, ask any questions about whatever you want. Photography, coffee, running. I don't know a lot about running. I just run. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much. Have a good day. All right, peace.